What's like one piece of work or one thing that you really like, and we can show it up here that you can kind of talk us through?
I know what I'm proud of.
Okay, well let's talk about it. Which one? So I can look it up.
Okay, so can I give different, because I do different types of photography. You know what I'm saying?
You can take this wherever you want to, Chris.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, so a favorite piece of work. I have multiple favorite pieces of work from this year.
Okay.
For different reasons.
Okay.
I have some from CrossFit competitions. I have some from model-esque shoots. And I have some from travel that I just took. I would say my favorite picture I took this entire year period above anything else. And yeah, we can put it up. It's a picture I took in San Diego in April. I was in San Diego with Tyler, and we were walking. We were in Mission Beach, and if you've ever been to Mission Beach, there's like a long walk down the beach. Like there's sidewalk. There's kind of like a barrier on the side, and you'll see it when the photo comes up. And then the beach is to your right and or left, depending on which direction you're walking. And then the ocean, obviously. And it's at night, and we were walking around at like 10 p.m., and it was like only us walking down. And it's kind of this, I don't know, the feeling I get from seeing the photo really like brings back the feelings of the moment. But I just told her to keep walking. And so she's walking past me now, and I took a photo of her, and she's walking underneath a lamp. Honestly, it was just kind of like a spur of the moment thing. Like I just kind of, we were walking the direction in which she's walking, and just looking down, like we were walking a little to the right, because you walk on the right usually, like most of the time, like either whichever way of the sidewalk you're coming down.
Is it different in Europe though? Because I know they drive on the other side of the road.
I don't know what they do out there. Anyway, we were walking down the right side, and I just kind of like, I think I was the one closer to center, and I just kind of like how everything was framed up. Just seeing like the lampposts like kind of straight down the line. And so I told her I wanted her to walk like directly underneath the lamppost, but just keep walking. And then I would tell her when to come back. And I just shot, like I did a couple of burst photos. Like there's probably like 10 photos that I took in that time. And the one that I stood on was the one that she's like directly underneath the lamppost. I just really like the framing of it.
So you guys were just kind of walking around. You were allowing your creative mind to just kind of like be.
Yeah, it always
you were very
does.
casual about it. Yeah, in evaluating my work, I mean, a lot of my stuff. There was moments where things were performed really well.
Yeah.
Like Tiago Lu says, like that clip of him. I think it's more of just because of how good looking a guy he is, but like. That did really well. Yeah, and like Daniel Brandon clip did really well.
Yeah.
Con Porter clip did really well whenever he finally got on the podium.
Yeah.
And that Con Porter clip, Sam, all these are pinned at the top of my profile. That Con Porter clip, like literally, I was just like, I wasn't actively trying to film him. I was like filming something else, and I noticed this happens a lot with video.
Yeah.
Is you'll be filming something, and then you'll just be looking around waiting for a moment to happen, then you just see like an interaction. And it just happened that I just happened to get like really good audio of him realizing it was his first time on the podium.
Yeah.
But he had the flag the wrong way, like the Australian flag, so he flipped it around. And it was at the Masters competition. It was like just like a random clip like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta, again, it's and we've hit on this a million times in other episodes, like in order to get the shot, sometimes you have to
push the boundaries.
Push the boundaries a little bit. Get in like weird positions. Like get the shot that
go somewhere you're maybe not supposed to be for a second.
Yeah, and like get the shot that like not everyone else is getting. The clip that I'm most proud of. I was at the Masters CrossFit Games.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Panchak.
Okay.
35 to 39 age group. It was the final heat.
Yep.
There was a ton of people there because we had a lot of local Ohio athletes, so it was like
is he 36-40? I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Right?
No, I think it like ends at 39. Anyways,
or whatever.
Semantics.
Yeah.
Semantics.
Whatever.
But yeah, so there was a lot of like local, like literally entire gyms were there. Like Graham Holberg and his entire gym was there.
Yeah, I bet.
Like there's a ton of CrossFit gyms around there because it was in Columbus. So stands were packed. So to get that shot, you had to go about how I got the shot anyways was like, I knew I didn't want to get the same shot everyone was going to get of like him just, getting in there and like passing the line. So I'm like, all right, how do I get creative with this? How do I go where, there isn't a lot of cameras and stuff like that? So I got way up in the stands and kind of hunkered down there. And what I love about the shot is when I look back at it is like, we have all these people in the foreground with their cameras up, with their cell phones up, getting their social media clips that they're definitely never going to use ever again. And no one's ever going to watch it.
That's going to go on a story.
That's going to go in their story. But anyways, it has, we don't have to go. This is a whole side conversation we don't want to have. But that clip of him just like hitting that final snatch, right?
Yeah.
And then crossing the finish line and just having him yell as a nice little like, let's go, I won. That was my favorite clip of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was like so cool, so much good foreground, all that kind of stuff. And then just a fly on the wall. Like I wasn't necessarily trying to get that shot. I was going to get whoever won, obviously.
A shot.
I was going to get a shot, but it worked out that I was like right in front of him somehow.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't necessarily trying to get him. It's like between him, like Marquand Jones and a few other people. So you didn't know who was going to win.
Yeah.
But right time, right place and all that kind of stuff, but also making sure that, you have the structurally sound fundamentals.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, enough of this. I've had enough of you today.
I've always had enough of you.
Yeah, I think we need to end this podcast because apparently you got a bunch of things to do.
Whoa. What the hell, Sam?